Hi. Okay, I'm doing it again. I've done a longer video, but I'm not able to upload to YouTube, so I'm actually making a smaller one. First of all, yeah, thank you for Hack to Skill and NABARD for this opportunity to present the hackathon on the area. I mean, it was a privilege for me to sort of present this idea to one. And considering a smaller video that I have to make, I'll probably make it quick and close things up. So. Yeah, so my idea is on, we were looking for solutions on digital MRV and agroforestry. So, I started with an idea of, let's say, developing a small dashboard via something called vibe coding, which is more of a talk of the town now than agentic AI. This year has been more of the year of agents. So the idea was to see if we can start something small with that and then try to bring on this idea. But then what started off as a very small idea on coming up with a dashboard. And then vibe coding has kind of expanded to something like trying out things on IoT and then explore via Azure Raspberry Pi simulator and then implement this in Azure and then do a real-time stream analytics, do a real-time sensing. And then now I'm kind of at a state where I've expanded to something like an Azure blockchain, which is basically on bringing on the smart contract. So this is sort of an area where I wanted to kind of implement a solution which covering an end-to-end one. I had a bigger one, but in the interest of time, I'm going to run through this. But overall, my vision is taking the bigger chunk, which is carbon neutral by 2050. But I'm thinking to see why not by 2040 and why not by 2030 with this idea. So this is basically being achieved. The problem statement that I'm trying is things are being inefficient, things are manual, things are tracking is manual, lot of reporting which is lacking right now, data are being siloed. So a lot of challenges, a lot of pain points in there. And my solution is aimed to sort of achieve this in all different ways where your entire verification can be done via distributed things to blockchain and then your real-time sensoring via IoT and all of that autonomous side of it being powered by agents. And the data sensing is something that I'm envisioning to do via something on a satellite level one called Azure Orbital, which is also something that is new. And all the dashboards, all the reporting part, I thought of doing in Power BI, but then now I'm leveraging the vibe coding and then creating that in a much more faster way and much more accelerated fashion. So prompt-based development, prompt engineering-based development is going to be feature. And that's the same goes with chatbot. So that's the powerful construct that I'm trying to build for an idea which is not only compasses of just a chatbot, but it's an end-to-end solution with smart contracts via blockchain, IoT being done, a digital twin being implemented, agentic AI via agents, and then the vibe coding solution. And uh, and that's the entire framework I have. Mine is a complete Azure because I belong to a Microsoft shop, so I have a complete Microsoft based one. And I've given the complete stuff here. So when I go for a bigger leap, which is where the agentic twin now coming in, we're moving from digital twin to agentic twin. And I'm mesmerized after seeing this Azure Orbital, which is what I've discovered as part of this, which is now as I said, what started off with a smaller one has now taken to a stage where we do a remote sensing via this kind of a ground station as a service. So huge market size, huge market potential, $1 trillion opportunity we have. And that's what my strength, and that's where this what comes in, where we have a complete end-to-end solution. Although we have some weakness on high compute speed, high compute stuff, I think we're talking about LLM, but we also have small language model coming in that's going to play a lot more role as well. And opportunity, as I said, it's a $1 trillion opportunity. And the only threat right now is that the guardrails and technology and stability and security is what it is. But I think when things going to be evolving, it's going to be inevitable. So key USP, yeah, completely end-to-end sustainable AI solution, smart contracts via blockchain, chatbots and Gen AI, all those dashboards reporting via vibe coding, your lot of copilots via agents, agentic AI, a pure full-fledged digital MRV solution. And I've done some snapshots on Solidarity is what I'm trying on out now for blockchain. And this is your IoT setup. I have done the IoT setup on Azure IoT Hub, and I have a Raspberry Pi simulator for that. I have plugged in few enabled temperature humidity sensors in this, capturing the real-time streaming data from there. putting it into a Power BI, which is live streaming the real-time data. So yeah, this is where your real-time sensing could happen. And all of the devices that I have right now, I have a logic apps events being designed. Thereby, let's say if there is a high temperature being identified, that be an alert comes to me. I have different assimilators set up in different parts of a world, so you can do a remote sensing on that. So yeah, I mean, I initially done it for 20 minutes and now I'm cutting short in 5 minutes. So thank you for that. I'm almost in 11:58 right now. So sorry for being late. And I think thanks for the opportunity again.